ask us to step up. I remember the call from Christopher Williams because I was like doing the brown bag thing. And Christopher was like, yeah, you know, I'm about to move on and want you to be the co-chair. And I was like, who, me? You know, and Robin was with me. And I was like, I gotta, you know, it sounded busy. You know what I mean? And it's like, I had to actually tell him I'd get back to you. And it took me like 30 seconds. I called him back. I was like, absolutely, let's do this. So I was thinking what a great opportunity it would be for me.
Now you know that's too close.
To continue to broaden my leadership skills and actually get a little closer to the culture of the company. But what I never imagined was the relationships that I would build like with you guys. And it is by far the most rewarding part of being involved in the network is the relationships. I think at the end of the day, everything else is just kind of part of trying to make the place a better place and making ourselves better. But, you know, the relationships that we actually have, you know, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, to me, that's what's most important. And I think we can talk about legacies, but, you know, if you just think about this and us looking out for each other, that's what we got to do, right? And I think we should always continue to expand that circle and that mindset, and that's how we're always doing. This right here is totally a surprise, and
well, we're not done with you yet.
Oh, and you're not done.
We're not done with you yet. So before we get to the final piece that Edmund's going to help me do in a second, is I just want to say, so Anthony and I spent a lot of time together. A little bit of time together, right, over the course of the last 2 years. And to give you guys a little bit of insight into what that's like, and some of you may know this already, I'm not always the easiest person to deal with, right? I got my strong opinions, I got my ways I want stuff done. But the thing I will say about this guy is, the way he just addressed all of us is really his point of view on everything. It isn't about my personal mission or your personal mission. It's about what we can all do together. Right? And I think that is what is so powerful about the work he's doing. And I think about, you know, where the network was before Anthony showed up, and a lot of us were part of that journey. April's been around, Gary, Thomas, right, Scott. Like, we weren't this organized. We weren't this together. We didn't have as clear a purpose as we do right now behind what it is we want to do. And a lot of that credit goes to Anthony. And it's because of the passion, the dedication, and actually the love he has for everybody in the network is what actually makes that strong. And for me, on a personal note, a lot of you guys know this already, but I disappeared from work. Literally disappeared one day last October. And basically left the whole thing in your lap. BHM is going and there's no destroyer jackets and like, oh, they're locked in Memphis and we got all these things were going on. And I remember talking on the phone with Anthony and I said, look, I don't know when I'm going to be back. I'm just going to be gone. And he said, don't worry about it. And that's his attitude about everything. And so part of what we wanted to do is want to make sure you knew how much that meant to us. So Edmund, work done, a little custom gift we've got for you here. Again, with our partner in crime's help, Edmund has designed a special custom pair of Air Force Ones. Wow. In the box, and he can talk you through the design.
From what everybody said, and from talking to Robin, the main thing is that you have a big heart. And another thing I learned was that you like comic books and Marvel characters.
I do.
And you even put in your Outlook to watch movies sometimes to schedule that. Why don't we? So
I do.
Almost creating like a badge as a superhero, but using like the history where you're from, like Alaska, and animals as your strength, and then even your love for like basketball and golf. You're a stargazer, you like Dallas Cowboys, your university, your initial, your wife's, your kids' initial, even like family, big brother. So, that's what I like.
Thanks, brother. Wow. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, it's all yours, man. It's all yours. So our you like to rock, whatever kicks you get. But we hope that these are special ones that you keep. We're able to commemorate. One of one, Anthony Harrington Presidential Edition. So the presidential era.